Hey guys, I want to briefly touch on the Gayle King and R. Kelly interview. It's going to be very brief. The problem that I have with our generation, this society, is that many people, once we find someone to be guilty of something, it doesn't matter what they can say, it doesn't matter what they can do. We've already convinced ourselves this is who they are, this is it. And then we use past situations as the reason for why this is. And sometimes that's correct and other times that's not. We need to be able to listen to all sides of the stories. I feel like as I'm watching the R. Kelly interview and I'm listening to social media and I'm also paying attention to social media, and social media, they're poking at, oh, why is he crying? Why is he getting angry? He has to be lying. Oh, why is he doing this? He's lying. Why of this? Oh, you're holding those girls hostage. You're doing of this. You're doing of that. He's not holding those girls hostage. First off, this is America. He is a celebrity. And if those girls were underage, the parents would have been able to come in and grab those girls with the police. It would have been, no, I don't want to move. I want to stay here. Oh, I'm being brainwashed. No, you're underage. You're going to leave with your parents, period. Those girls are not being held against their will. The two ladies stepped forward. They spoke on it. The problem that I have is that as they're speaking and they're telling you this is not what's happening, people are saying, oh, they're brainwashed. See, now you're insulting their intelligence whenever you do that. They're not brainwashed. They're choosing to live the lifestyle that they are living. Many of us who are not on social media live some of those same lifestyle. Let's not act like you don't know somebody sharing a man, okay? Regardless of what the age is. The girls have come forth and said, our parents was the one that basically pimped us out. All right? They've come forth and they spoke on that. They spoke on the fact that the parents were greedy for money, looking to blackmail, and all of these things. They spoke for publicly on this. And the reason why they're not going home is not because R. Kelly has them brainwashed. It's because, one, they're old enough to remain, and two, also because they've lost respect for their parents. Because here's the thing, R. Kelly can go to prison tomorrow. Those girls are still not going to go home because of all that their parents have done. You have to question what is taking place in a household. I come from a dysfunctional household. I can relate. So it's not always of and what the parents are doing, based at least what the girls are claiming, is that they're using the past, they're using all these things to create a story to get media coverage. Okay? And now you're accusing this man of something that your daughters are choosing to be a part of. And you want to say that he's brainwashing. You want to say that he got people pissing in the corner. And when R. Kelly said, when people are like, oh, what is he talking about the uncle? What is of this? That's the thing. You guys keep missing the points that he's making because you've already convicted him in your mind. When he says, oh, I'm holding them hostage and they're seeing their uncle, he was being sarcastic. He's saying, how am I holding you hostage when you can't leave this house? You can't see anyone, but yet you're seeing other members of your families. That means that you're choosing not to see those parents. They're still out and about. Other family members have still spoken to them. These parents don't want to admit that, you fucked up with them. And as far as some of the other alleged victims go, where you got a 30-something-year-old woman telling you that, oh, I was sexually abused. No, you weren't. You were living in that house. The relationship didn't go as planned. Some of the other people, like when a hate train forms, we immediately cancel out the opinion of the person. And that needs to stop. Because some hate trains are built off of clout. They are built off of whatever they feel like they can gain. That needs to stop. I am not saying that R. Kelly is innocent. I feel like some of these things could have been avoided just by him just staying away from anybody under the age of 25. But what I am saying is, We need to be able to listen to all sides and take into consideration what each party is saying. Because here's the thing, if those girls would have came forth and said, you know what, he abused me, he this, he that, oh, America would have been like, oh, we got him now. There it is. See, there's your proof. But when the girls are saying no, we're not the one abused. We're choosing to be there. He has treated us with love. He's this, he's that. Oh, they're brainwashed. Yeah, that is, I would have been frustrated if I was those girls because there is nothing more insulting than you to speak to me as a grown woman telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm basically as dumb as a doorknob. I'm a couple of screws missing in my kit, you know? Like, there's nothing worse than saying anything like that to me, all because it doesn't push the narrative that you've already exposed out there to the public. And that to me is sickening, and that to me is wrong. And we shouldn't do that. Because if their narrative would have been along with what the media is pushing, it would have been, and if I was our kid, I would have been upset as well. I'm fighting for my life. You guys got him on charges to spend the rest of his life in prison. Why wouldn't he be upset and emotional telling his story? My only issue is that he shouldn't have even done the interview with Gayle King with CBS, because you can't do it with people that already have their mind closed on who you are. The moment that Gayle says, well, I don't believe you, the moment she shouldn't have said that as a journalist. You're supposed to listen to the person. And you're telling me to my face as I am explaining myself and I'm extending, I'm giving you my side of the story. You're going to tell me you don't believe me? Then why am I here? Why am I here? Why even accept doing the interview regardless of who called who for the interview? That would piss me off. Imagine telling whatever story that's going on in your life and somebody asks you, hey, Tom, Brady, whoever, what happened? And you tell, you know what, I don't believe you. Then why are you in my face? Why are you in my face? That is so nerve-wracking. And we have to remember that. This man is fighting for his life. Of course he's upset. Of course he's emotional. This is ridiculous. Listen to all sides. What I was seeing through social media, it's disgusting. Because it's people who've already condemned him without listening to all sides. Some of those girls have been exposed for not even knowing Kelly. Some of them girls. If you guys go to Gossip in the City on Instagram, who have posted recordings of some of the so-called victims as they are conspiring with one of the parents, one of the alleged, concerned parent, on what they're going to say, what they're going to do. She posted all of that. Listen to all sides of the stories. But you got, I pray that it is a fair judge, a fair trial, a fair jury. You guys leave any comments below. Whether you are in favor of what I'm saying or whether you're against it. I want to hear your thoughts. Let's talk about this. Let's discuss. Okay, bye guys.